what I was always excited about was integrating hemp kind of as the secondary, tertiary, wherever, into a food system. So I'm
Mm.
not interested, sure as hell don't believe in growing that stuff inside. That just makes my skin crawl, right? But and I also am not interested in supporting monocropping, and I'm certainly not interested in the plastic weed cover. So when Kate approached me a couple years ago, Kate Havstad and Chris Cassad, I had been thinking like, God, I'd love it if they would grow for us. I wonder what that would look like. And then she called and she brought it up. Um, and so what they're doing, which is so fascinating, is that if they've got, well, I'm just talking percentages, not acreages, but we'll say they've got carrots, potatoes, corn, a pollinator, a couple rows of pollinator crops, some herbs. Next to yeah,
Cattle.
exactly, next to polycultures of there's pigs right there. That was corn the year before. There's cattle there. There's turkeys, chickens. I mean, it's biodiversity at its best, and they're doing the best they can in an arid
Mm.
landscape to build soil health with the water restraints that they have.
Mm.
But if you think about it, hemp is
Mm.
like our hemp because we're an artisan boutique brand. We don't need 100 acres of hemp. Our few acres of hemp is less than 10% of their rotation, right? But from an ecological and financial perspective, our hope is that if you can profit a couple $1,000s per acre on grass or whatever, hay or corn, a multiplier of that, if this whole system is working, and granted it's
Mm.
rough and we haven't fine tuned it, but we're seeing the model
Mm.
continue to evolve, is that hemp can be both that ecological and financial bumper crop for a food farm. And of course, as we scale and as we grow and as we find slow success, we're not interested in saying grow less corn or grow less potatoes. We're interested in building a web of other regenerative biodynamic farmers across the country or near our processing where we can integrate this model. So it's really a medicine crop
Mm.
on a food farm, definitely with animals, right? Really, really outspoken
Mm.
about the impact of having animals in rotation for growing medicine, because we see the effects every year. So that's the regenerative model that we are excited about being a part of and trying to pioneer is medicine crop, high value medicine crops integrated in with food and livestock.